kids, comics. Silver-haired Bronze Age babe here, yakking about her comic book collection, and today talking about Lois Lane, number 8 in the Enemy of the People series. This continues storyline that I've been following for months, and this is the regular cover, and there's the variant, and I am still really digging the art. The story is good. I mean, I can't tell you how much this Silver and Bronze Age fan is enjoying this. Now, I have a story behind the story here. I did some sleuthing before, within the last couple days, and on the internets, and realized that this story coincides with Superman revealing to the rest of the world that he's Clark Kent. Hey, at long last. And so this book would include some of that. The other thing I knew this book would include is the appearance of a new villain called Kiss of Death, who, if you remember my last video where I showed the last panel, they hinted at, and there she is. I mean, I dig her already. I really do. So here's the thing. On Wednesday, when this launched, I always have a plan to get down to my comic book store on Wednesday. And my comic book store is Vault of Midnight in beautiful downtown Ann Arbor. And so I usually kind of get there around noon or something, but because this has a first appearance, I thought, let's just be safe. And because I live in Ann Arbor, where it's, February, I woke up this morning and it was dry and clear, and it's like, wait a minute, I can go for a walk because Shabab needs to keep the old bod working. So I walked downtown, and the store opens at 10 o'clock. I walked in at 10:04. And I walk in, and one of the guys working there, greets me with a good morning, and I say, hey, I'm here for my Lois Lane. And he walks me over to the shelf, and he says, I'm so glad you got here when you did. Because he pulls out the Lois Lanes that they have of this issue. And riddle me this, Batman, how many do you think there were left of this regular cover? That would be 1. And this variant cover, which I like, actually quite a bit, there are only 5 of those left. And this is usually, by the time I get to my Lois Lanes on New Comic Book Day, there's a pile of them left. So, and as he was ringing me up, he said, people have been calling about this book all day, and so that's why I'm so glad you got here. I'm so glad this book went to you, because basically a lot of these folks are just picking them up and they're putting them on sale on eBay. He said, I've already seen people trying to sell these for $30. So I guess that's cool. But I also just wanted to give a nice shout out to the folks at the Vault of Midnight who've been so kind to this silver-haired Bronze Age babe who really loves her Lois Lane, and I think the clerks there all know me, because I may be the only silver-haired Bronze Age babe wandering in the first Wednesday of every month looking for her Lois Lane. Well, enjoy the story. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'll see you next time.